Hey everyone, this is And with another War and Glory recap, and unfortunately this time it was a defeat for us. I guess we just kind of coasted through this one, didn't really bring our A game, had some mistakes strategically, had some mistakes on specific attacks. We had a guy that missed an attack. It was not his fault completely that we lost, but that could have potentially tied it up as well. So just a series of unfortunate things that led to us getting the loss here. So we will show what they did to our bases. It was better than normal. We definitely could have beat these guys, but they did better on our bases than most people do. On our end, we had a couple of fails on some Town Hall 10s that are not normal for us, and then we also missed some Town Hall 9s, which just should not happen. So we didn't deserve the win. These guys beat us, and but it exposed some things that we need to work on, some things that we need to fix, and we are in the process of doing it, and I think it's going to make us better than ever. So anyway, enough of that. I'm going to go ahead and jump in. Despite the fact that it was a loss, there were still a few great attacks. So we're going to start out with number 8. This is by Vincent, a 3-star and a Town Hall 10 yet again. And as you can see, it's not the most upgraded base ever, but one thing about his attacks that he does on these is he's usually hitting it for the first time. It's not like these bases are getting hit 2 or 3 times, or you know, even once that he's got a great scout on. You know, he's usually hitting these bases for the very first time and bringing the 3-star. Really impressive stuff. So anyway, uses a hog to grab the CC, easy CC pull there, pulls him over here to this right side, just to deal with him when he wants to deal with them. That way he doesn't have to deal with everything all at once. You know, just he wants to keep moving quickly, so he doesn't, you know, waste any time dealing with them specifically, but just pulls them over so that he can deal with them on his own time. So then he's bringing the shattered LaLoon, you can see here. So his objective is to take out this Inferno Tower, an air defense, kill squad, or the Queen, you know, the CC troops, which you already dealt with, and then anything else is gravy. So you can see he's already gone in here, dealt with that Queen. He's on this Expo now, and then these, you know, his Queen's going to step up and take out this Inferno Tower, which is great. Then the other units go down here, grabs that first air defense, and that's really all he needs. You know, if he comes up and grabs the second air defense, that's great, that's awesome. But you know, really what he needs is just one of them in that Inferno Tower. So now he starts in with his LaLoon, targeted loons back here, really nice, free spell on that Inferno and AD there, so that's perfect. And then, you know, that whole top section of that base is already gone. Those loons came in all in sync, took out all those defenses, and now they're moving right into this core. Nice rage spell that's going to, you know, propel them all the way through that. Lava Hounds go down to this last AD. Last few targeted loons, he's still got 6 in the bag here, dropping some over here. And you can just tell that this base is completely destroyed. The only thing that makes it a little bit close, I think, is the fact that he had hounds that didn't even pop, so that always makes it a little closer time-wise than it should be on these LaLoon attacks. But either way, he just totally wrecked this base. Awesome job, Vincent. Oh, looks like he gets one more hound to bust there, so that's even better. So the rest is just going to be cleanup. He's got pups kind of everywhere. He's got these 6 loons that he saved in the bag that he's dropping to help with cleanup as well. They're great units to clean up if they're not all clumped up. So anyway, nice attack, Vincent. Way to get the 3-star. The next one that we're going to look at is by Evan Almighty on their number 14. And as you can see, this is a cold-blooded LaLoon, and this is not something that you see too often anymore. So I thought this was pretty cool. You know, it's one of those attacks that's definitely not favored anymore. People are always going with the shattered and trying to grab the 2 ADs, but he just comes in with one golem, and so he drops a couple loons up here to get this CC pull, but his objective is to kill the CC, take out the Queen, and take out 1 air defense, and then he's got 4 lava hounds, and then these balloons to deal with the rest of the base. So once again, just kind of pulled out this CC to deal with it in his own time. That way he's not in the core, you know, getting hit by more things when he has to deal with it. So I like that call there. Goes in, King's going to take care of the enemy Queen. Queen just took out the CC Dragon. She's going to take care of these loons as well, and they already grabbed that AD. So now he's going to start on his LaLoon part of the attack, just working this counterclockwise motion. Drops 2 hounds down here with targeted loons on these few defenses down here, and then a nice rage, really high value rage there, over 4 defenses, and going to propel those loons even further into the core. And then just keep working that motion. Drops 2 more hounds down here. and then that AD falls, and the hounds all group up over here. Another really nice rage right there on, once again, about 4 defenses, and then a rage in the core as well to get those loons to be able to take out those high XP or high HP expos. And then it's getting pretty close here. He's got 1 haste spell. His queen actually ends up surviving the whole thing, so that really helps in cleanup. He's got pups down here, probably wouldn't have mattered, but she's a great cleanup unit. So it looks like he's got, what is that, 2 hounds that didn't even pop. So really, really great attack, Evan Almighty. Haven't seen cold-blooded LaLoon in a while, and you did it perfectly here. So good job, man. I'm gonna fast forward and see him grab the 3-star, and we will move on. Next one we're going to look at is by Luka on number 18. We had some different people step up this war. It's just a lot of the same people. Sometimes I feel like on that I'm showing on these recaps, but in this one, we had some different people step up and bring these good attacks. So that's what we need if we want to keep getting better as a clan. It seemed like a lot of things that were working. They had some anti-3-star bases, and what was working better than anything else was these shattered LaLoon attacks. I'm not sure why. I think they missed the progression of these anti-3-star bases, and they still had these centralized AQs, which makes you able to come in from any angle to grab those 2 ADs, so I think that played a part of it. But anyway, he goes ahead and drops a golem up here, and then creates this huge funnel, and then another golem all the way down here. Look at the size of this funnel. It extends all the way over to here, and then all the way down here. No chance for that queen to stray. The only criticism I'd have is I think he could get a little bit more aggressive with this jump spell. I'm not sure if that was intentional, that he didn't want anything to go any farther in, but I think he could have got a little bit more value, a little bit more tanking out of those golems if he had placed a little bit more aggressive of a jump spell. But anyway, goes ahead and takes out that first AD. King goes in there, takes care of the enemy queen and the enemy king. Queen steps up here. She's locked on this expo. After she's done with that, she's going to take out these CC troops. She's under that rage. She's still got her ability. That second AD already went down to that golem and wizard over there, so that's perfect. And now he's starting in with the LaLoon part of his attack. So there's 2 hounds, targeted loons. You guys know the drill. And you can see this golem. I think if he had placed that, he could have got a little bit more tanky. Maybe that expo would have locked onto that. That golem still has some life to give, but either way, nice rage spell there, propels those loons into the AD, and then they just keep working that counterclockwise motion. Another really nice rage there, just to keep them all propelled right in. Sometimes these attacks can feel sort of chunky if you don't keep that smooth motion, but Luka did it really great there. So then everything converges right here at the end. Got 1 last defense to take out. Tons of pups already working on cleanup. He's got his 2 golems here that are going to totally help him out, and that's going to be it. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit and watch him grab the 3-star. Great job, Luka. Alright, the next one we're going to take a look at is by Rod on number 21. And this one was another shattered LaLoon on an anti-3-star base, and you can see what I'm talking about. They had a lot of these bases where the queen is centralized, and then these 4 ADs are kind of spread out equally throughout the base. It makes shattered LaLoon really, really nice on that kind of base. So drops 2 golems, wizards to create this funnel, nice wide funnel once again. Drops that queen down nice and early, get her to do all that DPS, and then the king with that jump spell already down so that he's not going to stray. And the golems are going in. He's looking to take these 2 ADs, the CC troops, and the queen, obviously. And this was a really nice jump spell. I thought that was a nice aggressive jump spell that's going to allow him to get all the way back into that compartment with that queen. So great job there, Rod. Queen's on the CC troops. She's going to take those out. King takes out the enemy queen. Now he's onto the king, and then he's going to take out that AD, and then there's just 1 more AD. Doesn't even wait for it. Already starting on this attack. Knows it's going to go down, so really smart move there. Nice haste spell over here just to get those in a little bit faster. He opted to take more haste spells and less rages, and it looks pretty good when he does it like that. So good job, Rod. So anyway, they're all converging on this first AD, and then that's going to go down, and then a rage spell here to propel them through those 4 defenses right there, get on that last AD, and then just a few more targeted loons here on this back end. Really, really helpful. You always have to save those loons on the back end, and then right as these troops get to this final AD, the the final hound pops. So perfect timing on that. Dropping a few cleanup troops around the outside. Look at how many pups he has. So many loons as well, and they're going right for that town hall, which is great because it's got so much HP. Just really wrecked this base. Got a haste in the bag that he didn't even need, so great attack rod. Fast forward and see him grab the 3-star, and then we are going to look at one more, and it's by Froggo on their number 26. And this is just a really nice surgical hog attack. So you're going to see pretty normal stuff from Froggo here. Goes ahead and pulls that CC, and up here gets this pretty cheap trade, 1 hog and 1 loon in exchange for that archer tower. So that's a good trade there, just to keep those CC troops moving north anyway. He wants them on that direction, so you know, not wasting any time, getting something out of it while they're doing their travel time. And then normal stuff here, 3 wizards, barbarians for distraction, and they're going to take care of that CC really easily. He's always so good at CC kills. And then he just starts in with his surgical hog, so drops I think it was about 5 hogs. Yeah, that was a CC hog, so you know, 5 hogs there, and then a few more sprinkled in over here, and then a nice heal spell over this giant bomb potential location right here, and then just keeps working that. As they come down, he filters more in, you know, just keeps that flow and just keeps supplementing these hogs as they move throughout the base. Another really nice heal spell there as they all converge on that spot. Drops a poison to take care of those skeletons, so that's perfect. Keeps dropping in more hogs. Drops his king in this back compartment back here to tank for these 2 buildings, or take for these 2 towers. Absolutely perfect. Another really nice heal spell right at the end here with on these 4 defenses. All of his hogs meet up. They're going to be healed up to deal with this king, so just totally perfect there. Gets a little bit unlucky with that giant bomb trigger. I think he didn't expect the hogs to path all the way over there onto that one, but now he's completely wrecked the base. There's no more giant bombs, there's no more DPS that are going to take out those low HP hogs, so not a problem at all. Completely wrecked that base. Good job, Froggo. Alright, we're going to see him grab the 3-star, and we are going to call it quits, guys. Good job to everybody in War and Glory. I know a defeat is tough, but we are making some changes. Keep your chins up. We're going to have another nice streak after this one, after we make these changes. Alright, thanks guys. I hope you liked the video.